What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ryan. It's your boy Rod coming at y'all with another video. You know what I'm talking about, Ryan. Hell is Ryan. Rod. But this is another video. I'm gonna be talking about my day today in the market. The losses that I took and the I wouldn't even call it. I didn't take any wins. I didn't take any full wins. Almost took a full win, but I cut the trade. I'll get into that later. But so on my funded futures account, uh, I went overboard and I took three trades and I lost 800 today. It's not updating, but yeah. And three trades shouldn't have equated to 800 because I was each trade I took 250 risk because I was still in drawdown. I definitely found myself feeling flustered. I wouldn't even say flustered because I felt flustered before. I wasn't flustered. I was more so just like I was getting to that point where I was like over the account. But after the three trades, I decided to just put it away because I know I was about to spiral. Um, and I know I was like I wasn't trading right because like I didn't even like plot it on TradingView necessarily. I just saw it essentially and I took it and I got basically stopped out immediately. Like I think I tried some. I don't know. I can't even show you where I took it. It was during. This isn't the right time. Yeah, I don't know what this. See what the hell? Oh, over here. But yeah, so this isn't the trade I took on my funded futures. I took the my funded futures trade like earlier in 10. Like um, I guess I just was like feeling like I'm in drawdown already. I might as well. You know what I mean? But that wasn't the right approach. Uh, I did see some profits in the initial trade, but I didn't get the full TP, and I think that's what kind of like made me not made me, but like it kind of caused me to put on those two other trades because I don't know, seeing profit and then like seeing it, you know what I'm saying, and it wasn't even like a enough profit to give me a break even. So it was just like it almost gave me break even. I thought to myself, should I break even? And I didn't. And then the two other trades after that, those were like quick losers, and they were quick. They were literally trades like back to back. So that's another thing that I haven't done in a while. Like put on a trade exact like almost like I wouldn't even say like 2 minutes after a losing trade. You know what I mean? So usually I give myself some time to breathe. I give the chart some time to develop something. You know what I'm saying? Something else I can see. And yeah, but I moved on from my funded futures. I only took those three losses, the $800. So as you can see, I'm still in drawdown. Uh, and I know I said I was gonna risk 500, but for this, since I'm in drawdown, I'm just gonna. Well, now since I have only $1,000 left, I'm just gonna risk 500 per trade and essentially try and get myself to that 50,000 mark and see if yeah, I'm just gonna do 500 for this account. It's like it's cool. If I blow it, I blow it. You know what I mean? Um, like I came into this account not trading well to begin with, and I guess I kind of just kept that moment. Well, as you can see, like I kind of I did better yesterday. Today I just wasn't able to like let that one loser just be there. I needed to make some profits, and that was not like the smart move. And I see that now in the future. I could have just kept a little 250 loss and moved on from there, but I did not. That's I'm saying something I'm checking myself for in the future. Uh, yeah, so that's my from the futures. Let's go to Bullnox. So I did trade my what is this? My Leg God account on Bullnox. I can't even. How much did I profit today? I profited like $400, almost a full TP, but I didn't get the full TP. I cut the trade short because I noticed we were like stalling a little bit, and we were at the top of balance. Let me see if I can find that trade. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty that this is not it. Why do I? Let me get this out of here. I don't know why this is it. So we were stalling that balance. Okay. So this is the trade I took on Bullnox. I waited like from when I got cooked up. So I got cooked up like somewhere around this area, some shit like that. And I essentially like, yeah, I probably got cooked up trying to look for longs like at this balance because I really, you know what I'm saying. I saw this brick of candle. What you know, it. I can't even break it down, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't ate all day. I'm trying this 3 day no food challenge. Not it's not a challenge. It's just for me to you know what I'm saying test my discipline. Um, so I haven't ate all day. It's about to be a full day at 11 o'clock. So I have 2 more hours essentially, almost 2 more hours. But you know, I'm feeling a little lightheaded, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? People do this shit all day. There's kids that, you know what I'm saying, don't eat for days. And I'm some fat, you know what I'm saying? I'm some fat dudes. I got mad fat to live on. But that's besides the point. Uh, as you can see, this was not a full TP. I took this essentially this could have been a bad trade. Well, not necessary. Well, yeah, it could have been a bad trade because we are like as you can see we're bouncing in between these two balance areas that I had marked out. One is the hourly balance, and then inside the hourly balance is a 30-minute balance, and we were basically like chopping around in there. I got cooked up 3 times on my Fund of Futures in that little chop, and like I kind like this is kind of like a it's like wet. I don't know if they call it wedge or like you know what I'm saying. Like you can see it kind of curling up, even though like you know what I'm saying we're making lower lows. Like like the range is kind of compressing and we're curling up, and then as you can see we had this break right here. It came back down and then we're like supporting off the half back of this balance, and that's essentially what I was really liking. And a seriously aggressive entry and honestly a better entry would have been here, close to the overnight low. Was that the over? I believe that's yeah. So that was the overnight low. We ran, and I another confirmation I had was that we ran the overnight low. I didn't have enough patience to wait for a run of the overnight low. How the hell? Because I could have swore I must be tripping. Because when I took my trades on my funded futures, I didn't realize that the overnight low was ran, which is silly because that doesn't make much sense. I don't know how that worked because I could have swore the overnight low wasn't ran. But as you can see, we did run the overnight low, and we made a higher low from that low. Um, from that point, we supported half back of balance. I liked how it looked. All these wicks or whatever. Um, not the best entry, but you know what I'm saying. Let me go to the 1 minute because I can't. I don't even think this is like the act. Let me see if I can find where I actually placed the trade. Is there a way you can see that shit? Yes, yes there is. All right, 5957. Sorry guys. 5950. No way. No way. I didn't get the full TV. No way. I must be. I must have scaled out. I'm tripping, y'all. So apparently I did not. So it would have been a winning. I don't know what happened, y'all. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't take five. I didn't have a 5 point risk. That's what. I had 10 points of risk. Tripping. 10 points of risk, and I believe I was risking $500. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I was risking 250 on Bull Knox. I try to put my balls in my pants, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know, I just try to man up and do the $500 risk. Essentially, yeah. So I think I just like the support at balance, and I took it um, because I'm not really seeing the entry that I took. I wish the day I can trade at home and record this shit, it would be so easy. Cause trying to remember this shit after the fact is beyond me. That's why I try to like always place the um, little position thing right here so I can come back to it for safekeeping or whatever. It says safekeeping. But yeah, so I had me a little $500 stop loss. I did not get my full TP, so I closed out like when we came back into balance somewhere in this area. Um, yeah, I was thinking that I had a 10 point TP two, but I didn't. I had a 20 point TP two. Was that a smart TP two? No, it was not. Essentially, um, with these highs here, but I mean, it could have been good. Looking for previous day's high and whatnot. But today was a down day. It was a choppy day. After no, I can't even lie. I took more trades after this fake little winner. This is my from the future. I said my from the future. This is Bull Knox. So I took that little small win, and I'll call that a win because, like, as you can see, we did come back down. Like once I saw this failure back into balance, I was like, nah, I don't even want to deal with it. So I just closed the trade out, and I was satisfied with the win. And you know, I ended the account better than I started it for the day, and I was uh, content with that, and I'm satisfied with how I performed on this specific account. We're not gonna talk about my funny futures. The next rebuild though, I'm gonna take that shit mad serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, be on it. But yeah, I think this was a good trade. I wish I had the, if I would have stayed true and you know what I'm saying, stuck to what I had said yesterday with the 5 points of risk instead of 10 points. I keep going to 10 points just to be safe. You know what I mean? Because it's not even necessary. The 5 points of risk would have been good. Like I had the overnight low to hold me, you know what I'm saying, half back in balance. And I didn't wait for the break of candle, but I did like these wicks, and I liked. Don't get me wrong, we could have ran these lows right here, um, but you know we didn't. Uh, in this candle right here, I did see. What did I see? Because I'm where did I enter? Because I'm pretty sure I entered. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I can't even tell you, but I just know I didn't get the full TP. I was pretty sick about it, but you know, I'm still glad. I'm very happy with myself for cutting the trade early, being content with my wins, and I ended the day up like almost $400. So you can't be mad at it. I cut my loser short yesterday, and I, you know, what I'm saying, made my winner. So that was cool. That was good. Uh, give you a quick look at the stats or whatever. Um, got to work on this because I think I needed to be under 40%. But by the time I get to 3 grand, this should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, I think that's it. And then on this account, the next account that I traded was my Top Step account. And I think I have the trade on Top Step on the actual. Let me see. I didn't make very much. I know that. I don't think I made much. I know it was a smooth trade. It looked like a smooth trade, and the shit came back. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. So this was after. Yeah, this is my trade right here that I had took earlier that was looking good, but I didn't get it. Um, this is a different balance. This is, I believe, this is the hourly balance that I'm looking at. What balance area is it? What the hell? Oh yeah, that's the hourly balance. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, that was an hourly balance that be supported off of. I liked it. You know what I mean? I liked it, so I took it. Yes, yes, I did. Um, why did I like it? Well, essentially, we had this double bottom right here, right? We came into these recent highs, broke. Well, not really breaking the highs. It was more of a double top. But that being said, like it's still like I like the compression towards the upside. Um, and we had to have back a balance. So I was just trusting it. I did another 10 points of risk, like a jackass. And I saw some profits, but you know what I'm saying, that shit came back down. So I don't know. I wish they had the fucking execution things that you could show. But I know I scaled out because I did secure a little bit of bread on this because I saw on my trading view that we came back into the same area where essentially we had got rejected, you know what I'm saying, and we made a lower high, sorry, a lower high or whatever. And I just did it. It didn't look very constructive. So once we came down, I can't. I know I just took some profits off, and it just came back down, and I got stopped break even. So that's cool. Or did I get stopped break even? Did I get stopped break even? That's the $1 million question. Yeah, I got stopped break even because I know I kn- even if it's not like if it's close enough, I know I stopped myself break even. So yeah, I'm satisfied with that. You know, it is what it is. I wish I did 10 points, but nope. I did I did 20 points for TP2. So tomorrow we're gonna try and stick to the 5 point stop loss and 10-point TP because that's what seems to work a little bit better with me in balance. Um, especially on a non like range. I'm sorry, a non trending day. That just seems to work. Look at this shit, man. Fucking money. This would have stopped me out. Yeah, bro. 10 points, bro. And then came back, gave it to me again. Would have gave me a break even. I gotta do 5 points, man. This is some bullshit. And then even with the aggressive entry, I still would have got, you know what I'm saying, spared in the chop, bro. So I gotta execute at balance, either at balance at the top of balance, or or break of candle for balance. So like this right here, or like this right here. That wouldn't have won. This right here, that would have went. Yeah, that would have been good. So you see what I'm saying? And then we would have had these lows. But that's besides the point. That's just me like thinking for the future. So now I know. What else? After this, so at this point, I can feel a little bit of antsiness settling into me. At this point, I am in my car. Uh, essentially, I didn't eat lunch or nothing, so I literally had nothing. I didn't have no weed or nothing. I didn't smoke, so I was just essentially looking at the charts, and I did feel myself falling into a little bit of I don't even know what I was missing out because the market chopped around, and that's something I need to recognize for the future that like there wasn't really much going on today for me to be trying to trade all my accounts like I essentially did because I was rotating through all my accounts essentially and I traded them one at a time today instead of like uh, putting on the same trade on multiple accounts. So I don't think that was good. I think it's better if I just looked. But if that being said, I would have got killed if I took those my funded future trades. But like I said, I don't think those my funded future trades were not quality. I didn't take them at balance. I didn't take them at the top of balance, and I'm pretty sure I took a break of candle, but I don't know what I took it off of. I can't remember. I was so in the moment, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was working. I was also working too, but that's besides the point. I should have dragged this balancer. Yeah, man. But what am I trying? What's the point I'm trying to get at? I had some greed, a little bit of greed set in. You know what I mean? I was trying to get a little too aggressive on my accounts. I'm thankful that I didn't take it to every account. With even with this account, I locked myself out, despite feeling the greed kick in. Like I knew, like I literally knew that like had I like not locked myself out, I would have threw another trade on and not been satisfied with the because it's not a losing day. Despite risking 500 and only coming away with 200, I didn't see any drawdown for this trade essentially, and like I'm satisfied seeing like I'm content seeing that like I was able to cut the loss. I mean, cut the trade before it came all the way back to break even after noticing that we had a rejection off of a balance area. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Yeah. But with that being said, I took it to Bull Knox after um, Top Step, and I did some dumb shit. Well, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't really some dumb shit, but like it was unnecessary. I didn't need to do it. So I took a trade. I can't even tell you where I took the trade. I didn't have it plotted. Um, but yeah, I took the trade. It was like giving me a little bit of profits at first, probably about like $150, and then from there, it just shot down. And thankfully, I only risked 250, so that worked in my favor today. Because I don't know. Guess I was feeling a little risk off today. I don't know. But moving into the future, I want to do 500 risk, and then obviously I will cut my trades short, like my losers short if I don't like what I see. You know what I mean? And I would from that point I would like either leave the day alone or give myself one more chance. You know what I mean? So, and then that will equate to like a full loss essentially. So I think that would be good. Um, well, not necessarily. Well, because you can't. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely gonna cut my losers because I don't. It makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense because there's so many times where I've seen a trade like going against me, and I tell myself, yeah, this trade is cooked, just for it to be cooked. And I'm beating myself up like, yo, I should have just cut that trade early instead of, you know what I'm saying, taking that full out. But, I don't know. I don't know. That static, like taking, I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be cutting my wrists early or whatever, and I'm not gonna be afraid to take profits early, especially coming into balance areas and whatnot. Scaling out though, at least for now, while I'm on micros, definitely going to be taking advantage of scaling in and out of trades. I want to start scaling into my winners. I think that'll really accelerate some of my growth, and it's just a good practice. Um, Especially like seeing like a break above balance or like break. I'm sorry, like I was gonna say a brigade bolt at the top of balance, but like you know what I'm saying. A retest. I believe that's what brigade bolt is. I just know brigade bolt. It is a retest after a break and a retest. Yeah, looking for follow through. So yeah, decent day on this account, but that's not the point. I took that one loss on this account that didn't need to didn't need to happen. I just got a little bit greedy. Should have left this account for another day. I did good by not touching my stay disciplined account. I just let it rock. Did I touch it today? No, I didn't touch it. Yeah, so that was good. Let me just show you this calendar right here. And then let me just show you this calendar right here. And then right here. And then I have this other account, which I didn't even know I had. Apparently, I got billed for it, so I will be trading this soon. I'm gonna be risking 500 on this bad boy too, and we're gonna see what we could do. I should I should make this like my Asia account, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to trade Asia. I feel like well, I don't know. One day I might trade Asia, but for now, I just think that I like the volume and I like the volume of New York session. So I will say that. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. I've been rambling for 25 minutes now. Uh, I'm feeling a little weak, a little lightheaded and shit because your boy ain't eat and my tummy growling and shit. So sorry if I don't got the energy today or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Y'all keep it moving and grooving and do what y'all have to do to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Keep going. It's a fact.